Jephthah is the most mysterious biblical judge of Israel, whose story is described in the book of Judges. The name Jephthah is translated from Hebrew as "He will open" or "God will open." This may symbolize divine intervention in his fate or the fulfillment of a vow made to God. The story of Jephthah remains one of the most dramatic in the Old Testament, attracting the attention of researchers and believers to this day. Jephthah's father, Gilead, was probably a representative of the tribe of Israel of the same name. This emphasizes the high social status of his family. His mother, according to the text of the Bible, was a harlot. This circumstance became the reason for his exile. Jephthah had half-brothers from Gilead's legal marriage. They removed him from the inheritance, which forced him to leave home. Jephthah's only child was a daughter. Her name is not mentioned. Her tragic fate is linked to the fulfillment of Jephthah's foolish vow. Jephthah was rejected by his half-brothers because of his lineage. They claimed that he had no right to inherit because his mother was a prostitute. This led to his exile to the land of Tob, located outside of Israel. There, Jephthah gathered around himself a group of idle men, that is, robbers. This group acted as a paramilitary force, providing for themselves through raids. When the Ammonites began to threaten Israel, the elders of Gilead turned to Jephthah for help. Despite initial hesitation, Jephthah agreed on the condition that after victory, he would become their leader. Before the battle with the Ammonites, he made a vow to the Lord to sacrifice the first thing that came out of his house to meet him. This vow became fateful for him and his family. Jephthah won a decisive victory over the Ammonites, freeing Israel from the threat. His military successes strengthened his authority. When Jephthah returned home, the first to come out to meet him was his daughter, his only child. In accordance with the vow he had made, Jephthah fulfilled his promise by allowing his daughter to mourn before the sacrifice. After the victory, the Ephraimites accused Jephthah of not engaging them in battle. This led to an armed conflict in which Jephthah prevailed, killing 42,000 Ephraimites. The password shibboleth was used to identify the enemy since the Ephraimites lisped. The Bible does not provide details about Jephthah's death. It is assumed that he died soon after in his city. Jephthah lived during the era of the Judges, when Israel did not have a centralized government and was often attacked by neighboring peoples. The Ammonites posed a serious threat to the eastern territories of Israel. This judge played a key role in liberating Israel from the Ammonites and strengthening its territorial integrity. His story highlights two important points: loyalty to the Lord and the tragic consequences of making rash vows. The story of Jephthah's vow teaches us to be careful in our promises, especially to the Lord. Christian and Jewish traditions use his story to discuss the ethics and theology of vows. Although there is no archaeological evidence directly related to Jephthah, excavations in the territory of Gilead and the land of Tob confirm the existence of cultures corresponding to the described period. Translations of the Book of Judges reflect the complexity of understanding the text. Some scholars suggest that Jephthah's vow was not related to human sacrifice, but to the dedication of his daughter to serve at the tabernacle. The Talmud, interpreting Jephthah's vow, suggests the possibility of his atonement. Some scholars believe that the sacrifice may have been symbolic,